Hey guys, welcome to my Back for Blood benchmark test. I'm Warrior 100 Go. Under normal circumstances, I would do benchmarks with always the same game level, with the same game section, level section, but with Back for Blood it's a bit hard to test like that. And also quick matches always throw me in random games, so I can't really control in which area I start. But I hope this benchmark still helps you to determine if your hardware is ready for the game. So let's start it.
Too many ridden.
What the hell, Holly?
Oh, sorry! My bad. Need to finish them off and fast. It's coming. Let's hustle, people.
Reloading.
With that doofus, someone really gets hurt. Reloading here. Ugh, it's covered in this shit. Here.
Can always count on you.
Would anyone want to live out in the middle of nowhere?
We've got a horde coming in! Out!
Ammo cache. Dead end.
Reloading!
Could come in handy. Before the collapse, I'd read a substantial amount of material in support of the supposition that the military-industrial complex was complicit in the outbreak.
Really?
Okay.
Come on, Holly!
Sorry!
Reloading!
Moi j'ai pas le bombe donc.
Ah, j'ai fait 24 et un petit peu.
Who the fuck
Par
shot?
contre, la hache de pompier, c'est énorme.
Ah ouais?
Waouh! Donc, le paquet de zombies en un coup, te défonce.
Ah, la machette elle fait pas mal de taf.
Рано было, рано.
Very well.
Reload.
Уничтожаем шахту.
Well, what do you know?
Снаряды разбросаны по карте.
Давайте я буду подкидывать их поближе. Подкидываем сначала поближе.
Давай, давай, давай.
Дефайте меня.
Там плевока.
Reload!
okay? Mom, take your fire!
I need to reload. Walker, I thought you were trained to use that. It's working. Keep pushing it back.
Scared? They better be.
This is Walker. Need a fix on your 20.
Looks like you need to top off.
I will not fall!
You should have this. Today's the day, my friend.
Mom, check your fire!
Mind your ass.
Reloading!
Okay, hey guys. I hope you enjoyed the video so far. Let's go to the conclusion. Actually, before we start that, I have to say the graphics the benchmarks I showed in the video are only a small part of the benchmark tests I did over the period of the last 2 days. So I even tested more stuff with DirectX 11 and played a lot with the DLSS settings, from super performance to quality. So we are gonna talk about this a little bit more in this conclusion part. I think it's fair to start with the negatives before we go to the positives. So the negative is I don't know why they don't have an option here to choose the monitors. So a lot of people out there, I believe, do have some kind of a multi-monitor setup. I think most people do have a dual monitor setup. Some even have 3 or 4 monitors. You guys are so lucky if you can afford a 3rd or 4th monitor, just saying. So the thing is, here you can basically see that you cannot choose which resolution you want. You can see this triangle here, but you can't click on it and you can't choose anything from it. First I thought I can maybe change the resolution to 4K, but it doesn't work. So if you want to play this game on your 2nd monitor, you always have to go back into the Windows system settings to tell them, hey, I want my 2nd screen be the main monitor so I can play the game on Back 4 Blood on this monitor. Which really sucks because I really like to keep my main monitor as it is, so I don't have to reset or redo all the settings I did on my 2nd monitor. This is a little bit of a bummer for me, because most days nowadays I actually don't really remember any game where I can't choose the monitor for the gameplay. So games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Watch Dogs by Ubisoft, or even smaller game devs like the people who developed Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, you had an option where you can choose which monitor you want to use. And this is just not in that game. I don't know why they didn't put it in there, but it can be a little bit messy if you have multiple monitors and you have to go into your Windows settings every time just to play this game on another monitor. This is so stupid, just saying that. And the other thing is when the game do the transition between menu to cutscenes or menu to gameplay and to cutscenes, the problem is the game always freezes for 1, 2, or 3 seconds. I mean, you can say, oh, that's nothing, that's literally nothing, 3 seconds, that's just a blink of your life. But the problem here is it can lead to game crash or even system crash. I had both in this game on both resolutions, 1440p and 4K resolution. And I don't say every other people with a 2070 Super will have this problem if they play on these two resolution. But if this happens to me, it can also happen to other people. So that's a problem, I think. The third negative is this game is stuttering a lot. I mean, I did do a lot of testing on DirectX 11 and DirectX 12 with all different kind of DLSS quality settings and overall game quality settings, and this problem always come up. So even I have higher FPS, like somewhere around let's say 60 is minimum, up to the highest FPS I got is 120, and my monitor does refresh on 144 Hz. So the thing is, the game always stutters. Even on high FPS, you have stutters all over the place. Sometimes it's just a few minutes, sometimes it's a few seconds. So the game just doesn't feel smooth enough. I know I'm not that sensitive. I'm just a little bit sensitive to color changes, like this setting here, the chromatic aberration. I'm just a little bit sensitive to that if it's too strong. But there are people out there who can't play FPS games. I mean, first-person games. If the game keeps stuttering, they get sick from it. So I think this is a big performance issue for the devs. I mean, I know the game is still in beta mode, so mostly game devs, when they put out a beta version you can play with, this version is most likely 1 or 2 months old. So it could be that the game already is better in performance. It could also mean that the devs still have to work on it until the release, maybe with a day 1 patch even. So the game really is fun. It really reminds me of Left 4 Dead 1 and the second game. But this stuttering problem is really minimizing the fun of this game. So the performance issue comes literally on any setting you can have. So performance, super performance, up to quality, no matter which game quality itself you have, even on low quality, you have stuttering on 1440p and 4K resolution. And I really hope the game devs will fix this, because it can be frustrating for some people out there to play a game like this. But the game's devs still have time to fix that, and it's, as I said before, also in other videos, that this really a little bit depends on your PC setup. We can even have the same PC, but it can perform at your PC better than on mine. So it's really depends a little bit on how it's working, but I hope the game devs will fix that. And the one positive thing I have to say about this game is really that you can see it here. Here, there's so much settings. Okay, so here, let's progress this video a little bit. You can really see this on here, that the settings are really, there's a lot of settings. Texture quality, you can set it up. Also later, the usual stuff like brightness, saturation, HDR. Also there's so much setting you can play with to find out the best setup you can have in this game. It takes a lot of time, but yeah, this is really well done. Also, the menu is really, the overview of the menu is really easy. It's not, I mean, easy by, it's not like all over the place. In some games, I just feel like, who the heck designed this menu? Because you can't really, you don't really know what is in which menu, sub menu. So it's really well done here in this game, in Back 4 Blood. So I'm not so sure if I would buy this game. I mean, it's actually never good if you pre-order a game, but currently, because of those performance issues, I'm not so sure if I want to buy the game immediately on day one. So I think I will be sit this out a little bit, waiting for it to see how the day one is going on, how the community, the game community is thinking about it. So that's basically my decision. I wouldn't, because of those issues, I wouldn't buy the game on release if I were you. So but maybe you can, but maybe if you have time, you can make a picture of yourself at the open beta. So, oh god, I think I talk too much. I always lose focus a little bit if I start talking. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I hope this setting does help you a little bit to find your way through this amount of settings you can make. So hit the subscribe and that bell thingy, so you get notifications if I upload a new video. Also, the plans for the future is I'm currently waiting for Kenna, that game coming out. It's been delayed. Also, I'm also waiting for Forza Horizon 5. And of course, the holy Battlefield 2042. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Hit the like button if you liked the video, or leave a comment to criticize me for what I did wrong. I'm always open for any critics, so see you guys next time.